good. I have made a massive mistake. We've proved that you do not need pace. A very good goal from it. I've rage quit. Hi guys, just a quick message before I start the video. First of all, sorry that the gameplay is the same as last time. I had recorded the gameplay, but unfortunately the gameplay I just recorded corrupted and I didn't have time to record anymore. And just ignore every time I say planets in this video. I mean locations, because there's a location in this video that isn't planets, so sorry for that. But I should check what I'm saying before I say it, but you know, it happens. Hi guys, I'm ghostofmessalla and welcome back to another Star Wars Battlefront video. The first one did alright, not that good in terms of views, but you guys seem to really enjoy it. It's one of the highest watch retention times. It's actually just behind the Rita Hokkaido one where I got loads of views and it was my most viewed video ever. It's actually just behind that on time watch, so I thought you know, I'll do a video like that again. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this one. It's basically the last video I can do on the top 5s, but it is the top 5 planets I would like to see in the Star Wars Battlefront 2 DLC. Because, as I'm going to say again, it's a great game. Go out and buy it. Don't ignore what all the press are saying about it, on what they have said. It's a bit late now. But it's a fantastic game. They've taken out all the pay-to-win stuff, and it didn't really matter anyway. And yeah, so buy it. It's good. Right, so on to the 5 planets, which is what you're here for. So, first of all, I'm going to start off with the planet that was in the last game. It's the only one that's going to be in the last game on this list, and that is Scarif, the beach planet from Rogue One, basically. So this planet appeared in the last game, which is why it's low down on the list, but it was such a good planet that I just had to put it on again. So many hiding spots and places, and it just looks so cinematic. And the way they incorporated it is they added a load of brand new stuff along with this new update, including what's it called, changes from space to the ground, and just loads of cool stuff, more heroes. Not quite as good as a couple of the other DLCs, but still absolutely amazing. And yeah, so of course if there was a Scarif DLC, it would have the tower, you know, the tower at the end of the film, and which I'm probably showing in a screenshot right now. And yeah, so there'd be lots of places to hide. It would be very cinematic, and maybe the water could come into play. But the last game, it was in that, so yeah, just go and look it up, and it was a brilliant planet, to be honest. And at number 4, we have a new planet, which is, we have Coruscant. I hope that's how you pronounce it. So Coruscant is the place where the Jedi live, basically, and there's so much you could do with this planet. It's crazy. Surprised I didn't put it higher up the list. But yeah, so you could have the underworld, you could have the Jedi Temple itself, which could create some awesome, like maybe even a new game mode like Sith versus Jedi or something like that. Everyone starts off with a lightsaber or something. But yeah, so there could also be different height levels, which is something that like on Endor you have the different height levels, but if they introduced it into more maps, it would be so much better, because like we all know where everyone was, and in Halo when they add different height levels to the mix, it just makes everything so much better. And also, yeah, so we saw the hype for a Coruscant game that didn't come out in I think it was like 13 or something. We have the planet where General Grievous lives. Utapau, well, not lives, but he was on it, you know what I mean. But yeah, so Utapau is a canyon planet, basically, and the best thing about Utapau is the amount of things that new vehicles and stuff that could appear there. So we have the circle bikes that General Grievous rides around, and also the lizard that Obi-Wan uses. Some more creatures would be very good. It was very nice to see the Tauntaun in the game. I was surprised when I found out that was in the game, and yeah, so more creatures is the better, to be honest. So yeah, so we've got more creatures. We've got huge canyons, which could add to, if they add falling damage, you could just fall down the canyon. You could be like pushed off. So I think Utapau would be a brilliant place, but not quite as good as my number 2, which is why I've called this top 5 locations and not planets, even though I forgot at the start. It is the inside of various spaceships. Now this might seem a bit out there, but if you think about most of the iconic locations in Star Wars, they're not actually on the planets, they're on the spaceships. So you've got, well, the Death Star's already in the game, so I mean, you've got stuff like Snoke's throne room from The Last Jedi, which would be amazing in the game. Like, you could just, and the whole Star Destroyer, just a Star Destroyer. I mean, we did get one in the story mode, so it's not impossible that this could be introduced into the main game. And also, like, the inside of that Rebel spaceship where Vader comes along and he's like, yo man, what you doing? And yeah, so because that could be cool, because with its narrow corridors and stuff. And it would be so cool to have just like loads of spaceships, and you can fly between them, and then there's different objectives on different ones, and you have to fly around and get to the spaceships to take the objectives. And you could add a few more players in with that. Do I think they'll add that? No, I don't, but the inside of some spaceships would be nice, even if it was just a sort of heroes versus villains game mode or something like that. But you could have that. So I think that would be cool, because you could just have the flying around as well. So finally we have the final planet, and I decided to choose a Last Jedi location for this one, and this could well be added into the game. We have a city which I did not know the name.